Hello guys, welcome back to Pause and welcome back to Clapboard Studios, our movie studio park here in Planet Coaster. So before we get into today's video, as always, if this is the kind of content you like, simulation games, theme parks, Planet Coaster stuff, then consider subscribing to the channel and don't forget to give the video a big like if you enjoy this stuff. So let's first jump in to have a look at some of the stuff I've done off camera. So the past couple of days I've been jumping in half an hour here and there, just adding a few bits to this. And I've also been listening to your guys' comments. So a few comments have mentioned that the rocks were looking a little bit samey as it goes along, and I advise putting a colour in there, so I've taken it on board. Thank you for the suggestion, you're absolutely right. So I've added a few different types and colours of rock along the route, just to break it up a little bit. And I think it was alright. I could do more, and I think I will go back and do a bit more. But for now, I think it does work quite well. And does detract a little bit from the fact that it is the same rock repeated over and over. So yeah, thank you for that. I've also done a little bit more rock work around this whole section here, which is the scene that we worked on in the last episode. So all this rock work is now complete, and again using the two different colours. The scene is still, it plays out exactly as it did before. The shark enters from that way, jumps here, and there's a second hand trike around this corner. I've also added a hole underneath to the actual trough, and you're never really going to see it, but it's just from this one angle here that you get to see that. So I wanted to make sure it was immersive, so that whole area has now been covered in rocks. And you can see I've done a little bit of work on the actual cave entrance itself. So we've added some more mist, some smoke, we've added some vines and sort of whatever they're called, these things, like seaweed, this stuff. So we've added all these trees and logs and all that kind of thing to make it look a bit decrepit, and then go into something a little bit, I don't know, dark, dangerous, dingy. I'm not sure. And I've also covered the whole of the mechanism underneath there as well. So you basically just get the wooden structure of the lift hill. Which again, in terms of the actual story of the ride, I don't know why that's there, but at least the trough is pretty much covered. So that's what we've been working on. I've had a little bit of, I've had some trees all the way around the edge as well to just add a little bit to the area and sort of make it look, well, like it would be. Just like a cove, an oasis. And that's the idea we're going for. So, what we're going to do today is jump into a time lapse now, and I'm going to do a little bit of work inside and then do a little bit of work towards the end scene of the ride. The plan is probably to get this finished within the next episode, so we'll do a fair chunk today, and then in the next one we'll finish off like the station and get it just completely capped off, do a full lighting pass and all that stuff. So jump into a time lapse now, guys, and yeah, we'll start putting in some of this indoor scene. Okay guys, so I've jumped onto a POV inside the boat so we can have a quick look through what we've actually done today. So I've put a lot more of the torches and theming for the initial lift hill just here. So there's loads of the seaweed and vines, we've got some tree trunks and tree roots all up here. I think it's turned out really well just using the torches to light the way. A couple of them I've left sort of extinguished, just added a little sense of realism there. But I think it works really well with just having these torches and the low fire light in this area. And we've got a few sort of big set pieces like the old head and the statue arms there that have been taken over by the trees and the roots. And then the first of our kind of animatronics in here, which is the scorpion attack just there on the left. Now coming around into some more of the sort of torches into the cave, I want there to be a kind of mysteriousness around the drop. So that's why you've got this kind of smoke. And then the lights come on to illuminate the eyes, and then you see the big skull in front of you. And then that drops you straight down through the smoke into the kind of lava caverns and the lava field at the end. With that pretty much sums up what we've done today. So we've added quite a fair bit, and like I said, I did quite a bit off camera as well. But the ride is pretty much there now. So in the next episode we've just got to finish off the sort of end scene of the ride, which will be in this kind of location down here, just to cap off this kind of, I say storyline, but something will go in this area just to bring it all home. And then also we've just got to finish off the actual queue line and the station building, as well as this scene. And then that will pretty much get this ride capped off and complete. So if you've enjoyed this video today, guys, don't forget to give us a like down below, and if you haven't done so already, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. If you've got any questions, queries, comments or suggestions, drop those down below and I'll try and answer every single one. But for now, guys, that is it for today's Clapboard Studios video, and I'll see you in the next one. Thank you ever so much, guys. Bye.